of the Podcast with Commissioners. I'm Aaron Smith. You know my name. Here is the bad guy.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. He's on Bohica's ass last week.
Wow. Bohica's, the bad guy steals a victory like the bad guy.
That's incredible. Calvin had a monster night for you on Monday night. That's great, though.
Take what you can get, baby. Woo!
Let's go right on into it. So, last week, our picks, I was 8-8, so of course I had a bad week and I lost. I'll try to do better this week. The bad guy here was 10-6, so he obviously did a little more studying than I did. I'll try to do better this week, though.
The bad guy knows a thing or two about a thing or two. What else? Let's talk about last week and the high score of the league.
The high score of the week was...
Pigskin Racing!
Pigskin Racing! Welcome back!
Welcome back to the league, pal.
Man, you represented.
239 points. Big sum.
Who was
Good
he
job.
playing, though?
Jamal Pena, I think.
Oh, man, Jamal. I'm sorry that happened to you, but Jamal got up
Got
on
up
you.
in ya.
That sucks, man. I think he got like 6 points. No touch, or maybe not less than that. Yeah, no touches, 7 touches last week.
Yeah. So
That's horrible.
I got more touches last night.
I don't know about that.
The Toilet Bowl award goes to
The defending champion. 6'1", 6'5". What happened, man? Did I not call some of his things right? I said something about, Keenan Allen getting guarded by Patrick Peterson. He had like 4 points, 5 points. I said Eddie Lacy's in a bad matchup. He ended up getting hurt and got like 5, 6 points. I think I kind of know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Hey, you definitely do. The defending champs only scored 148.8, so got him.
Man, I almost got mine.
Yeah, well,
He
it was interesting to see that all 4 teams with the number 1 overall pick and drafted Peyton Manning, all 4 of them lost. They went 0-4 for the first week.
That's crazy.
That is super crazy.
Maybe the number 1 pick ain't the pick to be. Maybe Peyton can't carry the whole team.
We'll see. The season is young, my friends. The season is young. Anything else about week 1 you saw?
I mean, we could kind of talk about, I want to talk about this Ray Rice stuff real quick.
All right, let's go there.
Everybody knows that Ray Rice has been in the news for beating up his girlfriend, and by no means necessary am I condoning what he did. But in my opinion, the NFL is trying to blackball this guy. I mean, we got druggies, drug dealers, drug users. We got people that have guns, drink, drive, and kill people, and are in the NFL. And, like Josh Gordon is a perfect example. He's been busted like 3-4 times with marijuana, and this guy gets a 1-year suspension. And Ray Rice hits his girl, very apologetic, clean background, no backgrounds, not even a ticket, and this guy's suspended. What do you think?
It's interesting how things go from one side to the other. They have a member of their team, Ray Lewis, previously, who
killed somebody or was accused of it.
Basically covered up a kill. Somebody being killed. His buddy killed somebody and helped cover that up. And people want to forget about that, so maybe it'll be forgot about in time. I don't think so with this one though. There's just some things you don't do at the wrong time, and this is one of them. Man,
I tell you what though, when you got his now wife, coming on the stand and going under oath and saying, it was a mistake. They just want to move on. They love each other. That's got to hold some weight. And, I just think that Roger Goodell, he covered up some stuff. There was something came out about him getting the tape from the police today. And he seen the video, and he said he didn't see the video the day before. So, this whole story is crap. I don't like what the NFL's doing. Hopefully they change it, though.
Just
make it right.
Just be careful when you want to come down on somebody that makes a mistake.
Right.
Because he who has not made a mistake, I'd like to see that person.
Right. Karma.
Yeah, evidently so. Well,
that's
go right into the
go
picks.
On into the picks,
let's
man.
go on into the
go
picks.
On into the
we
picks.
have a Super Bowl rematch.
Oh, we do? What is that?
6165 show versus Oklahoma.
Let me tell you something about this matchup. I was right on their matchup this week, or last week. Hopefully I'm right this week. I don't think Rivers is going to kill Seattle. They've had 10 days to prepare, so that's a matchup he's got. With Keenan Allen, too, on that team as well. I don't like, who's guarding him, Sherman. Yeah. So I hurt Lacy, don't know if he'll play. Jefferson gets the 49ers kind of shaky. I think he's got an ankle injury. I'm going Oklahoma all the way on this one.
I have to agree with you. I'm going Oklahoma too, 6165.
Can you believe the fitness chance is going to be 0-2? We might turn half Bohica season.
Did I
say that? Oops, sorry, Bohica.
Oh, does that mean you're going to beat me?
I don't know. I'm shaking this week, man.
We both have Oklahoma. Let's go to the Crushers versus the Doobie Brothers.
Man, the Doobie Brothers pulled one out last week, even though Rodgers didn't have a whole lot of points. The thing about the Doobie Brothers, I don't know. He ain't going to get 60 points from his running backs this week like he did last week with Forte and Bell. So, and he's got questionable tight ends. I'm going with Crushers again. Crushers 2-0 this week. Wow.
Crushers, man. Crushers coming in this
league.
league.
He had a good draft.
Crushers coming.
He made some pickups last week.
I know, man.
Week 1.
This guy's part of the league.
Crushers.
Good job,
man.
man.
I remember about like 2 years ago, you was dogging him. You would get on the site, people send him trades. Look at this guy.
I was dogging him because people were coming to me wondering what was going on with him.
Okay.
Hey, he's proven himself last year. He's a force to be reckoned with this year. But I think he'll lose
this guy smells the money.
I'm going with the Doobie Brothers.
The Doobie Brothers!
I'm going with that Doobie Brothers.
I thought you just told me you love the Crushers. What the heck?
I like what they're doing, but you can't win them all. And this one I don't think will win.
Somebody's going to be 2-0.
The Battle of the Commissioners! You got the bad guy versus Evolution.
You know, I thought Evolution's team was okay. I hated 8th pick. My team impressed me last week better than my Magic team who had no Magic. I got to go with me. You know I don't pick against me. I always bet on black.
Always bet on black. Well, always bet on bad. The bad guy. You know I'm going with me. Yeah.
I'll win this week. I hope.
Mean Machine versus Bohica.
You know, it's a damn shame how Bohica lost last week.
Can't disagree.
He had Keenan Allen, and he had a couple guys going. You had Calvin.
I wasn't a bad guy. I feel sorry for him.
It's just sad. You know what's even sadder? He gonna lose again this week. That sucks. I face Mean Machine hands. You know, this guy is good, and his team's solid. Matt Stafford's gonna be a force to be reckoned with this year. I'm going Mean Machine.
Mean Machine's a solid player every year in, year out. He's at the top. So I'm going Mean Machine over Bohica. Bohica's got to show me something.
I don't know if Ryan can get 48 points this week either.
Yeah, you know, me and Bohica, neither one of us scored high points. So it'll be interesting to see how our teams turn out. But I'm going Mean Machine in that matchup.
Jamal Charles got to bounce back for Bohica to win.
Very true. Omaha versus the Lethal Weapons.
Man, Lethal Weapons. I thought you had a win last week. Maybe you did. Maybe I just looked the stands wrong. But I'm going to go with Lethal Weapons for the second week in a row. I cannot believe Omaha's 0-2 to start the year. That's unbelievable. I know Wayne's ready to deal, so.
Oh, he's always ready to deal.
Man.
You know, pick up your phone, give him a call. I'm going with Lethal Weapons too.
Man, I picked 2 close this week.
I thought you'd go with Omaha for sure. I was going to go a little on a limb, take Lethal Weapons on this one, but we'll see how it goes.
Breeze and Stafford, Lethal Weapons, wow.
Yeah. Lethal Weapons did beat off in church last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Off in Church versus the Homo Zombie Vikings.
Did you say homo?
Oh. Hobo.
So, it's a weird sight. You know, this is a crazy fantasy football year this year. You're going to see a hobo beat off in church. Hobo wins.
I got Hobo winning too.
Don't make no more bad trades.
You're going to see a zombie beat off in church and a Viking beat off in church. Everybody beats off in church. Shot callers versus explosive diarrhea.
I don't beat off in church, so stop that.
So I feel a juicy burst. Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea has been milking these stinking trades this year. It's disgusting. The Eddie Lacy trade was so bad, I had to get a commissioner's opinion on it before I approved it. He gonna prove to the shot callers that you don't make trades with this guy. Explosive diarrhea wins.
I'm going with the shot callers.
Not this week.
I just don't like explosive diarrhea's team that much.
You like Steve any year. It's like the 4th year you said that.
Yeah, I feel like even though his team could get a slight burst
of crap.
I don't think it's going to be enough for the shot callers.
So you're saying that explosive diarrhea's team is shitty?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Hardcore versus Turned Down for What?
Hardcore. I heard Hardcore made a call this afternoon trying to get a couple receivers. Turned Down for What represented. He was kind of dogging. I heard about trying to make a trade involving, I'm drawing a blank, Julius Thomas, and it didn't get taken. So he was kind of laughing because Julius Thomas had a big day, 30-some points.
Day.
I'm going to go with Turned Down for What. Again this week, he wins.
I'm going with Hardcore. I think Turned Down for What needs to... still needs to get his feet wet. Needs to.
It's hard to believe that
earn his dues.
It's hard to believe that Hardcore might start off 0-2. That's a previous champion. I just don't believe it.
I don't think it'll happen. I got Hardcore winning that match.
I still got Turned Down for What?
P&L versus the Mile High Club.
Man, this is going to be a very close matchup. I'm going to go with Mile High Club this week. I think Brady won't screw him this week and get 16 points. Look for Peyton Manning to have a big day against the Chiefs D. Mile High Club wins.
Yeah, I look for Peyton Manning to have a big day too, but Mile High Club, you might get off the ground, but I don't think you're going to get up to a Mile High. I'm going Power and Light.
So you saying Mile High and Omaha both going to start 0-2? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, ballers. Just okay. Absolute versus Absolute Power. Who you got?
I don't think I have this matchup. Oh, I got it. Okay.
He got
Absolute Power gets a victory this week. One of 6165 shows got to win.
I don't think so. I'm going with OK Ballers win both his matchups.
You cannot go with OK Ballers.
I think I'm going with OK Ballers.
No, it's not OK Ballers.
Colossal versus the Cock Munchers.
I talked to team owner Chris Light today, and he prefers to be called the Coochie Mashers instead of the Cock Munchers. So Coochie Mashers gets a win this week against Colossal Connection. I picked you last week, but Fitz with 1 catch, Witten with 2 catches. You ain't gonna get 41 from Andrew Luck. I hope you do though. You just can't win this week, man. You gotta make some moves or something.
I'm going with Colossal. The Cock Munchers got to show me that they are Coochie Mashers. Yeah, they got to show it to me first. Okay. I'm from Missouri. You got to show me.
Coochie Mashers.
Foz versus Payne Inc.
You know, last week Foz had 93 points from his quarterback. This week he's got a hurt Lacey, an average Crabtree. I don't believe he's going to be due. Payne Inc. wins. 2-0 Payne Inc.
Woo! Payne Inc. Man, this might be your year, buddy. I'm jumping on this bandwagon early.
2-0.
I'm going with Payne Inc.
Payne Inc.
2-0. Do you believe in magic?
There is no magic. No magic last week. You know, real quick, I looked at my matchup this week when I was doing this, and I am a 70-point underdog.
Versus like father,
not
like
gonna
son.
happen. Peyton Manning gets me 45 points and wins this week. Calvin gets about 20 points against Carolina State. I win.
All right, I got Magic beating like father, like son too. I don't think that team will start 0-2.
A 70-point dog?
That's a big underdog.
Me? No.
Army of One versus LeVar's Legends.
LeVar's Legends don't have nothing. Army of One wins. He whooped my ass last week. He wins again this week.
I'm going with Army of One too. Army of One. He's going to win. It's going to be 2-0 for him. LeVar's Legends, sorry for you. Jamal Apinya versus Team America.
Jamal Apinya gets his payback this week. I think Andy Reid's going to get Jamal some touches. You got some good quarterbacks. I see you on the message board trying to make trades, trying to holler at your boy. But you're going to win. America's going to lose. Just not enough depth on America. I ain't impressed. I don't know how he wins.
Hey, we'll see. I'm going with Jamal Apinya too. He had a good point scoring last week. Just faced a juggernaut in points, so that's a little disappointing. Sometimes it's not what you do until you play. That happened to him last week. I think he'll get off the schneid this week though. Let's go to the last matchup. Pigskin Racing. High score week 1 versus Team Thompson.
Pigskin Racing should get a win this week. Team Thompson, you sent me a halfway decent trade offer. Let's work on it. We'll get it done maybe by Thursday. But if we don't, Pigskin's definitely going to win.
I always feel like week 1's kind of an anomaly, and stat-wise, a lot of these teams aren't very good in tackling. They don't tackle a lot in the preseason or their training camps. They don't have a lot of touching drills and so forth. So I think we'll see a better week 2. Therefore, some of the stats may come down. Pigskin Racing, you're not going to score as many points. I'm going with Team Thompson. Okay,
Team Thompson. I think Pigskin's got a solid team. He had a really good draft being off 3 or 4 years. So
I don't disagree with that. I just don't think he'll get this matchup. He's not going to score as many points as week 1.
Okay.
That's it for week 2 podcast.
That's all
in the books, baby.
Next week, hopefully, we'll have our 3rd commissioner on the podcast. He has some prior engagements, but we might get him on the podcast next week, get his picks, see where we are.
Brad Blackburn from the Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers.
Out.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
Loses.
No.